How to deal with anger. Very, very sweet but very sensitive topic. I need you to hear me out. Anger isn't actually the problem. It's what you do with it that's the problem. Some of you already know that, while some don't. Because most people who say, I'm working on my anger, they are not actually working on shit. Trust me, they are not. They are just suppressing it until it leaks out on someone that doesn't deserve it.
Bam.
Okay. Anger is a short madness. A short madness. Meaning when you're in it, you cannot be trusted to make a decision at all, bro. And yet, most people make the loudest decision in that state. So now, if you want to learn how to control your anger, like someone who is in actual control of their life, you're in the right place. All you have to do is subscribe, turn on the notification bell, tell a friend to do the same. You don't know who needs it. You thank me later. Don't worry. So see, the moment you stop being controlled by your anger, everything in your life changes. You stop ruining relationships in your life, be it romantic ones, be it friendship, be it business ones. You just stop ruining relationships in your life. You stop making decisions that you can't undo because anger is the orga, the boss of wrong decisions. And then you start becoming someone that people can actually respect. Now let me break it down. Welcome to class. Number one, you need to learn to name it before you address it. I need you to think more than once, at least 3 times. Think 3 times before you act on it. Sit down and just take a deep breath and think. Most people hear this thing I just said now and they think it's all about acting slow or being slow, but that's not it. Just let me cook for a second. It's about creating a gap between yourself and that emotion called anger. Because the moment you name it by saying something like, I'm actually really angry right now, bam, it doesn't have any power on you again. You've named it, you know, you're aware. It puts you back in control. And this space you've created allows you to be free for a second at least, for a while, to compress and decompress. You need to ask yourself, how much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the cause of it? When you get the answer to that, things turn around. Look, the thing you do in 5 seconds of rage can change your life for 5 years or even more. In some cases, a lifetime. So learn to pause, then name it properly before you act on it. Number 2, figure out what's underneath that anger. The last time you got really upset, was it because of the dishes? Was it traffic? Was it a road rage? Or was it because you were disrespected by someone? Or you didn't feel seen or heard? Look, anyone can be angry, and that's the easy part. You know the hard part here? The hard part is getting angry at the right person at the right time, at the right degree, at the right moment, for the right purpose. That's not within anybody's power. Nobody can be in control of any of that. Anger is not the enemy. Untargeted anger is. Now, your power is in what you do with that feeling. Number 3, delay the response, but never the conversation. A lot of you get it wrong here. Person in anger is someone who can be exploited, moved, or even beaten in some cases. No, but seriously, this is when your IQ literally drops. I am not exaggerating. I think this is what we call biology, right? Yeah, do your research. When you're angry, don't react, don't call, don't text, don't even argue. This is the part where most people miss. Don't ghost either. Don't pretend it did not happen. When you're calm, go back, have a real, honest conversation. A simple conversation like, I am feeling angry right now. Let's circle back to this in an hour. Let's circle back to this in a day. Can save your relationships, can save your bonds with people, and can even make people respect you even more. Meg said it. Quote me anywhere. Number 4, stop feeding it. So that sounds really, really cliche and all that, but hear me out, okay? Holding on to anger is like holding on to a hot coal with the urge to throw it to somebody. You will get hurt in the process. That argument you keep replaying in your head at 1 a.m., you're not processing it, you're keeping it alive. If you can't endure small things, you would ruin big things there. And at some point, you have to choose. Do I want to be right or do I want to be free? Number 5, train your body, train your mind. Oh, This is my favorite one. And you better listen to me when I say this because this one works. There's an order to things and you don't get to skip things. You go from talking stage to relationship to marriage, right? You go from interview to having a job. You don't just skip things anyhow. That's not how life works. Okay? Have you ever noticed that the calmest people are also the strongest people? Well, I'll tell you this. It's not a coincidence. So what do? You lift, you run, you box. You train your body in any way to handle stress. You train your mind to do the hard things. Look, fitness, going to the gym, taking care of your body, training your body, it just doesn't have to do with the body. It has to do with a lot of here. It gets to a point that stress doesn't move you as much as it used to. You need to learn how to train your body. Because you're not just training your body, you're training your mind. It keeps you mentally strong. I am serious. Ask anybody that lifts, like myself, if you need a second opinion. Because anger isn't a character flaw, it's an untrained nervous system, and it's not bad. Anger means you care about something, but you see, uncontrolled anger, it will cost you everything you care about. If there's anything that you're going to take from everything I said, at least remember that one, okay? Now, if you want to grow your mindset and become a better person, you want to learn things, this is my how-to series. And you're welcome. Subscribe, turn on your notification bell, tell a friend to do the same. Big Make is active. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Class dismissed. Bye.